Welcome back to the Thomson Broadcast Studio at NAB in Las Vegas. Thrilled to be joined now by Guillaume Bonnard, the Vice President of Global Sales for Thomson Broadcast. And what do you think so far of NAB? We're back in person.
Well, we are very excited. I mean, as you know, it's been more than 2 years without having the chance to come to Las Vegas. So we are always excited actually to come to Vegas, but this year is very special after being away from 2 years. So we are very happy, and we are very happy to see our friends, partners, and it's a great experience as usual.
It feels like a reunion, doesn't it?
It is absolutely. I mean, we've been meeting all our friends that we haven't seen for more than 2 years. So it's like almost a family reunion, definitely.
And it's different being able to see people in person instead of on the screen.
Oh yeah, we are tired of Zoom. Although we enjoy it, it was very helpful, but you know, it's so nice to shake hands and to see our friends. So no, it's a great time. We're having a great time.
Well, and while everyone was at home during the pandemic, during COVID-19, there was still a lot of growth and expansion happening in the broadcast industry, right?
Oh yes, indeed. And I think, well, I would say that unfortunately or fortunately, I mean, this pandemic also has been a wake-up call for everybody. That suddenly that's something that we all knew happened to be true, which is we need this digital backbone. And during those 2 years, I mean, we've seen so many countries coming to us and saying, okay, help us. We need more digital solution so we can help out all our students, all the people, all the business people. So yeah, it's been an amazing and I would say even crazy year after the pandemic. More and more businesses, which is great.
Because a lot of times crisis leads to innovation.
Absolutely. I mean, this is how we feel. It's been like that for centuries. I mean, human beings always, we need to be pushed. So we start to innovate, and those 2 years have been pushing us to innovate and to find new solutions to still be connected. So yeah, I can say that we are quite happy.
And with that innovation and creativity and problem solving within Thomson Broadcast, how has that contributed to the expansion globally?
Well, we always been a global company actually. I mean, we've been deploying network all around the world, so we are kind of used to this mindset of being global. But this pandemic has really emphasized this thing, and coming from a continent like Africa or Southeast Asia, Central Asia, countries that we've been addressing, but we've been even, strangely enough, even more closer during the pandemic with those guys because they needed so much support, technical support, that we couldn't do physically because we couldn't travel. So we had to find and reinvent ourselves regarding, you know, remote solution. So it's been absolutely amazing actually.
And so do you think for Thomson Broadcast, those skills, those communication skills are stronger now than ever?
I think it's stronger because it's pushed us to be more innovative. It's also pushed us to work more together and in a very specific and unique environment, which we didn't know before, which was before we had trouble, we take a plane, we go and see our customers. And that was easy, I would say. Now, and during those 2 last years, it was like we had to find solution from home. So we had to be more innovative, more creative. And I think that's helped us a lot to find new technological solutions.
And what specific projects has Thomson Broadcast utilized to expand globally?
Well, we have been signing various contracts in Africa, for example, having a lot of requests from African continents because they were like looking for solution, but again the pandemic just triggered their needs, and suddenly they somehow woke up and say, okay, we need those solutions very quickly. So we had very big contract in Africa, in West Africa, and also huge contracts coming now in Southeast Asia, which has been on for quite some time, but really the pandemic just pushed it. So yeah, Africa, Central Asia, Middle East, and Southeast Asia are just key countries and key continent for us.
Well, and especially with that happening, with that expansion, that also means a more connected world, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we are actually putting into practice those needs of, you know, more connectivity. because of course we're expanding, opening new subsidiaries in the Middle East, in Africa as well. So that will push us to be even more creative when it comes to communication, because as you know, a customer always wants things for the day before, which is sometimes difficult for us, but those technologies are helping us very much.
And what DVB-T projects are you undertaking to enhance broadcast?
Well, DVB-T standard is the most used standard all around the world. So obviously Europe is a key market, although it's different, but again, Africa, Central Asia, and with all the things that are happening now, unfortunately, I mean, in the Middle East as well. So we have big contract coming, not only in TV, but also in the radio, because the radio business is booming. I mean, medium wave business is booming. So we have very good forecast for the next coming years. So we are very, very happy about that.
So already a lot of growth, but that growth is going to continue.
Yes, it will.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You're very welcome.
I really appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure.
More interviews to come.